All right, guys, 10 seconds to go here. Smash the like button if you enjoy the content, and please check out my link to BITGET. Really good promo for you guys. Alrighty, guys, what is up? Evan Aldo here. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's show you what we what's up, Andy? What's up, Hyena? What's up, Evan M? Billy Bob 369. Jimmy with the stimmy. There's no more stimmy, Jimmy. Let's look at what happened here latest in the exclusive Discord. So added to the Bitcoin short that I was already in profit on, got stopped out in the pump, then put a new one in that did really well this morning. Eyeing for that second take profit right now. If you guys are interested in the exclusive Discord, wait till tomorrow to sign up, but link in description below. You will get double charged if you sign up today. So yeah, guys. Also, I found this to be pretty funny. This is kind of what happened. Do the pumpy dumpy. I found that pretty funny. A lot of good people in the exclusive Discord, really good community. So check it out tomorrow. What's up, Eric? What's up, guys? Let's get right into the analysis. The S&P 500 really nuked today, and it's looking very similar to how it did, in 2008 and 2001. So yeah, I mean that's sadly how it's been. This was the trade earlier. Let's just see, the first thing we want to look at, if you guys have been watching my streams, my videos, there's a lot to, there's some evidence to support a bottom, but there's a lot of evidence that still does not support a bottom. Yellow X's on the 9-day. I mean, sure, it could be like over here where it already was the bottom, but yellow X is typically, it's kind of a double-edged sword. I mean, you do have this where it was the bottom, but these typically bring you down more than just a little bit. You know what I mean? These typically are big dumps, like big. So that's what we're looking at. And your 10-day, are we printing a red dot just yet? Not yet. Maybe on regulars. No, not yet. Our 3-week is probably more your bullish case, obviously. I don't like how money flow seems to be curving down, although when we were at the bottom here, it was kind of the same deal. So yeah, it could go either way. It's getting thinner though. I think we could roll over, kind of like what happened to ETH. That one's going to confirm pretty soon. So yeah, your monthly still curving up. This could take time. Yeah, that could be December before we get this green dot. So we could come down to 12, 13K before this even gets a green dot and confirms. That's a work in progress right there. I believe the 4-day was giving us something cool. Yeah, the 4-day is giving us a bullish div. First time this has happened. Well, actually, that was that one from all the way there to... No, not really. So this is the first bullish div in a long time, I would say. Could be a bullish sign. We got to keep an eye on that. It's really a matter of, kind of... Do we break down out of this head and shoulders down to 12, 13K, or do we break up out of this head and shoulders all the way up to 30K? Yeah, that's really the question. We're not going to be range bound between 17 and 25K forever. We're either breaking up to 30K or breaking down to 12K. I think it's a little bit more likely we break down to 12K given the S&P 500, given the NASDAQ, how bad those look. But yeah, we'll see. Some time frames right here is curving down your 16-hour. Seems to be losing, testing or, bounced off of that spiral line. Now seems to be losing this spiral line. Your 12, what was it? It was 16, actually. Yeah, your 10-hour little split RSIs, red dot. Pretty bearish in my opinion. 5-hour, you're curving up with the money flow, which is a bullish sign, but you do have the red dot. A little iffy here, but it's typical of what you see in weekends. Could be choppy, could be, some hanky-panky going on. I believe Jason Casper said that one time. Hanky-panky goes on the weekends. You gotta say it with a southern accent. Been in the green a while here, coming into the red. I feel like this could bring us down quite a bit here. This could be a catalyst down to back to the 18s. And some of these lower time frames, nothing too bullish just yet. So yeah. And let's move on to ETH, because ETH definitely looks a bit more bullish, or bearish, than Bitcoin right now. Red dot on the 2-week, red dot on the 3-week. That confirms in 2 days, right after you confirm the green dot there. So Bitcoin could turn out like that. So don't be fooled by the 3-week green dot on Bitcoin. Do not be fooled. Weekly, I mean, the main thing here, look, we had, when money flow was at this level, we had a last leg down last time. I don't see any reason to believe that it won't happen here. And the last leg down could easily bring you down to 500-600, maybe even worse. Also, too, I mean, you do have, it's not too often, you got red dots everywhere here. I mean, 12-day red dot, you got red dots across the board, kind of like Apple stock. Apple stock looks worse, but you get what I'm saying here. That curvature coming down. The 9-day is extremely bearish here. 9-day is bearish here. Yeah, that coming down with the red dot. I mean, I guess there is, possibility. Yeah, this is looking like you're just going to dump like crazy. I mean, this is the case for 57% downward. Could happen next week even. Could happen next week. That's 670. That's not half bad though. I mean, 670 is not an awful area. Your daily money flow coming out. VWAP's weird. Curving back up. I think it could easily curve back down. It kind of doesn't know what it wants to do right now. So yeah. It's a little more bullish. I guess the 4-hour coming up with the money flow. Hourly, generally more bearish coming out with money flow. Waves decreasing, making lower lows on the waves. So yeah. I don't know, in terms of the weekend, I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, it does seem like, I would say sideways bearish. You could have some wicks up. I think you'll break one way or the other probably by Monday out of whatever this is. If you break downward, you probably get a technical target around this spiral line, 1176 or something. Then after that, 1120, these areas. A lot of spiral lines around here. I feel like if you lose, 950, basically lose this, this area right here, essentially, this low over here, you're headed down to price 600, best case scenario. So we got to keep that in mind. So yeah, that's Ethereum. Let's look at the chat. Let's see. What's up, Alex? Yep. Profitable, nice and cool. So yeah, you guys smash the like button as well if you enjoy the content. Let's get a little bit more than 11 likes. Yeah, Costa Rica's been nice. Got a little stuck today driving, but some very nice locals towed me out, helped me out. They had the rope. The roads are get a little bit stuck here. You got to be careful on the roads here, but they got me out. Might do a surfing lesson tomorrow or at some point here. So yeah. No damage to the car. Got lucky with that. Got to be careful when you're driving here. But yeah. It's Ethereum, and might as well address the elephant in the room, the S&P 500, which is, just rolled over through this previous June low like it was nothing there. Just, continued, just skied right past it. Skied. I like that word, skied. Confirmed, red dot there. How's your 2-week? Confirmed, red dot. How's your 3-week? Red dot printing. So yeah, I mean, it's like this red dot. I mean, you're in a bearish environment. That's 24% downward. 24% downward. 300 would be next, pre-COVID numbers right there is your next main area. So yeah. Monthly still kind of playing out with that red dot right there. That was a good, monthly red dots are a good indication. I mean, really the monthly red X's, I was talking to a wise man about this, monthly red X's, anytime other than a recession will typically, after it's confirmed, be the bottom. But when you're in a recession, nope, you're right back down. So yeah, that's what we got to look for. 2008, the bottom, deep anchor wave. 2001, took a little longer. I feel like most likely you're probably going to get the monthly, green dot by December. I don't know if that'll be the bottom. I think you'll need to wait for the next one for it to be the bottom. I feel like maybe mid 2023. It kind of seems like. I feel like it's going to be more like a 1. That 16th, that daily looks pretty bad. Because VO curving back down while money flow is coming out. Yeah. And now, how about we look at our NDQ? Because obviously this is yeah, this is making lower lows as well. Very similar, kind of same deal. You know, red X usually, other than recessions, they play it well, but nope. Came down farther, and yeah. Yep. As I come down farther, here's a short fund with leverage. There is some decay, high fees for playing around with this, but just confirmed or going to confirm very soon a little trigger wave right there. And weekly for the first time ever confirmed there. I was talking about it. I don't know exactly like how much you're going to get, but if we come back to like 2020 here, you would be 100% up theoretically, 1,000% up if you come back to kind of COVID areas back here. It probably would only be like half of that. I think maybe 500% gain, but yeah, pre-code numbers will be a big increase for this fund. So yeah. Somebody was asking me about NVIDIA in the Discord. So NVIDIA, on the 3-week, I don't know. I mean, it definitely can come up a little bit in the short term. You're obviously hitting some major points, but don't be fooled. In bear markets and recessions, sometimes it just rolls right through, and you come down farther. I mean, I feel like best case scenario for a lot of big tech is going to be 2018 numbers. Probably worst case scenario is going to be like 7 years back. So you're looking at, this is 5 years back, 2017. I know it's really low and really crazy, but worst case scenario is probably end of 2015 numbers. I'm not saying this is coming down 97%. It probably won't. That's unlikely, but that's probably your worst possible case scenario. I'd say there's a lot of hope here. Wow, that's 88% down. That's wild. Yeah, there definitely would be hope 80% down, and then there. People would probably be talking about this going out of business then. I know you big fundamentalists on this are probably hating me for saying this, but I'm just from a technical standpoint. Apple, we should talk about. This has probably looked the most bearish as anything. Your 3-week. I think it's just like trigger wave there. I think it's just ready to really come down. I think probably the best case scenario would be somewhere here 2 years back. Probably 18 is could go into a Great Depression here. Who knows? But I mean 50. Yeah. I mean, when's the last time you had a blood diamond on the 3-week for this? Right? Yeah. Look where it was. .com bubble. That was a 78% decrease. So 78%. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen, but that's back 5 years. That's what recessions normally are. They're back 5 years. So 78% down. That'd be wild. That'd be really crazy. I mean, that is what happened in 08 with this. I mean, what? Yeah, well, like we said, 78% down. Yeah. This is 61. 61, yeah. Could be worse. If some people are right. Some people, there's going to be money to be made. People getting rich off of the short funds here. Look at that. Look at that candle. This is like one of those, crap. This is shit tokens just going hyperbolic, like Elon Doge pump Mars. I'm buying Elon Doge pump Mars Exotron Tesla coin. Yeah. Let's see. But yeah, guys, smash the like button if you enjoyed the content. Also, check out my link to BITGET down below. Only a handful of spots open for the first 10 people. You do not have to deposit very much to get the promo. If you already have an account, you can create a new account and get it again. Why not? Play the system. Yeah. Link in the description below. Means a lot. Let's see. If you look at, we haven't looked at this in a minute on this channel. Ooh, that monthly. Oh, that monthly's a rough monthly. Yeah, I'm not seeing any reason to believe that this is okay. I think for a lot of big tech, I mean, if you look at, for a lot of big tech, let's look at like 50, let's say if Amazon comes down 50%, which that's not even that, 54%, that's probably the best case scenario, jeez. Right there, $86 and you're back to 4 years. If you come back 5 years, 48, you come back 7 years, which is 2015 around here, $24. Now that's probably a crazy pullback. Yeah, right there. Yeah, 86%. Yeah, that's gonna be rough. Now I'm not saying that's gonna happen. I'm saying we could definitely come back down to this area, maybe even this area, maybe even 2017. Recession's normally 5 to 7 years back in time, I believe. Sometimes 4 years. This guy's been in the news. This one's already back. This one's already back 5 years. 7 years would bring you back to... Yeah, I feel like it's possible. Come down another 50. A lot of big tech could come down another 50% from where it is right about now. $74. And your market cap would still be rather big. I mean, it still would be like close to 200. Yeah, 180, 160, something like that. And let's see. We haven't looked at Alphabet in a little bit. Yeah. Right there. That's 4 years back. Yeah, 50, another 50%. A lot of stuff would be pointing 50% to me. Like these areas, a lot of things would be pointing that. And when would that happen? Probably mid-2023, just a gradual decrease until then. You're probably it's not gonna be like '08, I don't think, where it just comes down, because the Fed is gonna say stuff. Like the Fed is gonna start flopping and groping, like, oh no, we're gonna stop raising rates. No, we're gonna keep it. You know what I mean? They're gonna make it so it's choppy. They're gonna make it so it's choppy on the way down, because one, they don't know what they're doing. Two, they don't want everyone to go crazy and start hating them. You know what I mean? So yeah, what's Bitcoin doing at the moment? Continuing to come down. Let's see. Nike got destroyed today. Let's see. Okay. Nike, yeah, looks like a Nike, sure. Guys, smash the like button. Let's get a few more in here, please. You are already back 3 years. Oh, this is right. They got it. Are they even admitting we're in a recession yet? Like how could they not be still saying we're not in a recession? They have to be. How could they not? Like they gotta be. They're gonna admit we're in a recession. They might. Maybe until after midterms, but how could they not? Like, come on. This is already back 3 years. It's Nike. $130 billion market cap. You could get a little bit of a bounce here, sure. Yeah, I mean, the LX is all that. You probably would. But, yeah, you probably bounce around a little bit. This is probably what they're hoping for, a little bounce in the midterms. Maybe back up to 100 or something for a lot of these. That percentage, another 10% up or something. But, yeah, what is the SPY down so far? Let's just look at, what are we down from our all-time highs so far? So 25%. What was COVID? Like 30 something? 35. So we're down 25. But none of these, other than recessions, go down more than 20, I believe. 20, I think anything that goes down more than 20 is where you get into a recession. Yeah, because that's probably like mid-08. They were talking, yeah, well, obviously here, but... Here, yeah, this is where they were probably fooling around with recession, maybe not. Here, you kind of knew, I feel like. Here, it was, yeah, probably like mid-01, April 01, 30% down. But yeah. Let's see here. I think is gold up at all? A little bit today. I mean, my main view on this, not going to go spend too much time on this. My main view is it could go down, another 10, 20%, maybe even a little bit more. 12, 14, 1500 is where I would be really looking. And then I think it'll start to really pop. Same with silver. I mean, you are hitting this major point. There's a case to be made. It's the bottom, but I do think you could come down a little bit more, maybe $15, and then it'll pop because they typically do crash with everything in the beginning. So yeah. Let's see. How's wheat doing? You're coming up because inflation numbers are bad too. Everything's looking off. Like just the foundation of them. Not fun. Technical target. We're getting close to it. Been along in this too as a trade in the Discord. Politics. Look out for KMB. AVAX. Let's look at AVAX. I don't know KMB. You got a technical target at $3, but I mean, I don't know if hope we don't end up going that low. That's like Bitcoin to 5,000 scenarios. Like everything else, I mean, you got to look at how's Bitcoin dominance looking. I mean, the real thing that's going to tell you with altcoins right now is wrong one. Is this guy, and it seems to be still coming up. So yeah, as long as this keeps coming up, I feel like alts will bleed against Bitcoin. I was telling somebody yesterday about this. I mean, the main place you want, I wouldn't even think about getting into altcoins until you're this high with Bitcoin dominance, which is probably going to be at the end of the year. End of the year, next year. I think 2023 is going to be the good place to start accumulating alts. Until then, Bitcoin. I would say Bitcoin is king. Bitcoin is king. Short funds are king. Not financial advice. Cash is king. I mean, I wouldn't have too much cash. I mean, gold and silver really. Because you never know what could happen. But yeah, these are tough times, sadly. But we got to work through them. We'll make it through. And there are ways to capitalize. Let's see here. I wanted to see the pound. It's probably starting to stabilize because nothing goes, or the euro, US. These are going to be more... Well, it's still wow, still bleeding, but yeah, it's gonna be more like it's gonna start to get choppy. Like there's nothing goes in one straight direction. Like there's no way all these Forex traders are just gonna become multimillionaires, from this. It's not. It's gonna start to turn around. Pound. It'll start to get choppy at least. It'll probably go down further, but I think it'll start to be choppy. How's the oil doing? Yeah. I think it's going to be more like gold and silver. I think it's going to come down with everything else. Maybe after midterms. After midterms, I think this could start to come back. Midterms will be interesting. I mean, my view is probably ride a wave, which is what we see typically after the midterms, after every the opposite party of the president elected typically takes back the House. And going into recession, it seems like that'll happen. Certain people, like Michael Moore, which kind of surprised me, thinks that the Democrats will do good because of Roe v. Wade being overturned. I don't think so, but then again, the man was right about Trump winning in 2016 when nobody saw it coming, so who knows? Possible. Or, a lot of people in a recession, a lot of people get more dependent on government. Could be a possibility there. So yeah. Do I own any gold and silver? Yes, I do. Yes. I own a good amount. Well, $3 at AVAX, 88 went down 98%, came back. But yeah. XRP, sure. Is it still pumping? I don't believe so. Yeah, we got a technical target for this at $2.80 out of this wedge. Obviously, I wouldn't bet very much on this. I think it's kind of a fluke why this is coming up. I don't know. I wouldn't be gambling on this, but some of you guys are more into this than I am. Bullish div right there, yeah. I think it'll just roll over, but we'll see. It still is a very large cap for its, yeah, for what it is. Um, this guy's, it still is a large cap. This guy's obviously been very, very underperforming. This and CRO are just, yeah, ugh, all these blood diamonds. Yeah, this looks so bad. I almost want to short this. Crow, I'm a little bit like, not to like spread FUD or anything. Like, I don't think it's going to end up like Celsius, but I'm a little bit concerned with crypto.com right now, especially the token being so low. But you do have the bullish div right here, so I mean, we might be okay. But you got to realize if we have another leg down at 13K, it's somebody else is going to go bankrupt. I don't think, I think you'll be okay with crypto.com, but they've lost a lot of. They're not what they were a few months ago. They're not what they were in the beginning of the year. That's what I will say. Hardware wallets, especially for Bitcoin. I mean, hardware wallets are your friend. This guy's better be crashing. Not interesting. Might be a good short here. I mean, how much steam does this have? QNT is moving. Let's see. That's interesting, yeah. From its June low. There's always a few coming up. That looks not half bad on the 4-day, I'll give you that, but I don't know. It's already up 250%. Is that sustainable, guys? That looks more bearish because on the 3, what you want to look for, especially 3-4 hour, once the money flow starts coming out, could be almost done with this and you're hitting some major resistance. That's some major resistance. Do we break out of this reverse head and shoulders, come all the way back up to 290? I doubt it. I think you're just going to roll over. Yeah, cool. That's totally right. Yeah, good point right there. Guys, smash the button, like button. Also, first day on Twitch. The live streams will be on Twitch tomorrow. We're going on to Twitch tomorrow. I will make a YouTube short telling you guys. Please follow my Twitch, link in the description below. Also, please check out my link to BITGET down below. Really good promo I negotiated for you guys. Only a few slots open for the first 10 people. You do not have to deposit and trade with very much money to get the promo. Also, if you already have an account, you can create a new one to get it. It does not take very long at all. All right, guys, and smash the like button as well. So yeah, thanks so much, guys. Yeah, remember Twitch tomorrow. I'll post on Twitter all of that. Remind you guys, Twitch. Let's see, Cardonso, Cardonson. I like it on the Kraken chart. Yeah, like everything else. I mean, I feel like the fact that you're already like basically lower than almost as low as the June lows is not a good sign. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like you could come lower. Twitch is free. It is free, guys. Twitch is free. I would not be making you go to something you have to pay to do. It's just like YouTube. There's going to be ads, but I get to choose when to do the ads. So yeah. Yeah, I would never make you go to something where you have to pay to see me. So yeah, you pay with your soul. That's how you pay. You pay with your time, your precious time that you're never going to get back from watching me. So yeah, let's see. This has looked really bad overall, yeah. I feel like this is just going to be a bloodbath when it finally does break downward. Matic, what's the other one? Solana. I think it'll come down some more. Got a short open in for this. But yeah. Some of this don't look half bad. The daily, the 2-day especially, but yeah, I mean that's a bullish case, but we'll see. chain link. Right down like 80 something percent right now. Yeah, 86, 89 there. What do I want to look at? Oh yeah, the Dixie. That's obviously coming up, right? Let's see. Hey. No, coming down a little bit. So that's, yeah, that's how you have, when Dixie comes down, the stock market comes down, then what happens? You got some inflation on your hands, because, yeah, you got a little bit, just a little bit of inflation. A little bit of inflation. Stagflation. Tweesla. Yeah, it's going to come down with everything else. Yeah. I mean, what would the 4 in 2 years back in time is there? Let's see. Yeah, it's your issue. I don't think you'd come back this far, but yeah, 2017 would not be fun. That'd be wild if you were just to lose all of this market cap, 94%. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, but you could easily come down 60% to this 150. 100 would be a big area. Yeah. I mean, I feel like this is probably your best case scenario is 150 or something like that, of that nature. So another 40% down from here. Mm. 9 cents now, yeah. I feel like the short squeeze is finally over. We're finally going to see some light, see the end of this. Yeah. How is the leveraged NASDAQ? Ooh, that's rough. Yeah, that is rough. I feel like that could come down to, yeah, 16, these areas. Oof, another 80% or something. It's a leveraged fund, yeah. Shiba. How's the weather? It's sunny today. A lot of rain, obviously. It is the rainy season, but today's been pretty nice. I was at the beach earlier. But yeah, it's been nice today. Let's see, Shiba. This is going up while everything else is going to zero. No. I mean, what is this down from its... Is this even still in the top 20 something? 87% downward? What was this? That's a bubble if I've ever seen a bubble. 91, yeah. I don't know, guys. I mean, it looks better in a lot of other things, but still. Shiba. I feel like just reject from that area, maybe. Are we dumping right now? Come on, yep. Yes, sir, we are apparently coming down. We are coming down some more. Can Bitcoin go below 10K? It's a good question to ask you guys. How low can it go? So for Bitcoin next, got the spiral line pocket here, 18.4, which is pretty big. We tested it back here on a week ago. After that, set this area, 17K is huge. If you lose that, I feel like you're going to 15. If you lose 15, I feel like you're going to 13.3, 400 weekly moving average. After that, I don't think you can go any lower, but we'll see. Could be November when we get to there. I feel like November is when Bitcoin crypto could bottom out, and then for the S&P 500 NASDAQ, it could be another 6 to 8 months, or worse comes to worse, everything keeps bleeding, and Bitcoin comes down to like 3 to 5K, 3 to 7K in mid next year. Possible. I don't think it's very likely. I think the odds are very low of that, but possible. I don't think we're going to go under 10K. What's my average trade duration? Hard to say. You guys are bearish. Do I play PC games? No, I do not. It's been a long time since I played PC games. First quarter 2023. Yeah, if we don't bottom out, then it would probably be the case to go under 10K first quarter 2023. That'd be rough. That'd be rough. Rough. How's ETH holding up in all of this? Yeah, same thing. It's a Friday. Pura vida. Pure life. Sell token. Did this go to 0 yet? Yeah, essentially. Double bottom from June, May. We'll see what happens. This is the one that Journey Crypto used to always show to his audience. Essentially a dead project now. Hope he got out at the top. Oh yeah, this guy, Doge. The 6 cent area is pretty big, but I feel like we could lose it and end up at like 1 to 2 cents or something. Is there data on this? You could probably still trade a May lows. Yeah, May. Safe moon. I mean, it was a rug pull, obviously, but yeah. The high was that. Oh yeah, no, it was before, I think. December 2021. What was the other one that was it? Bonfire? Yeah, who cares? I think this is yeah, essentially at 0. Yeah. It's coming back. Yeah. It's rough day for Popcorn. Probably market cap of $2,000. I don't know how low Shiba can go. Shiba can go to 0. I probably another 70-80% down from here is probably the lowest most altcoins could go. Maybe even worse. Who knows? For something like Shiba. Ape. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's probably been holding up pretty well, actually, given circumstances. Not even. When was its high? April? 80%. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I know what I want to look at. Hold on 1 second. This is probably the worst thing that, like, I've seen on the monthly ever. Just look at like that structure on the monthly. This is the monthly. Just look at that. Whew. And just look at how much you're up from your April '09 low. You're up 2,000%. I feel like your soft landing, best case scenario would be like something in the threes. Yeah. That's a good short right there. This is holding up kind of well. That weekly looks so bad though, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's like a Binance coin. Not too much happening with this. Yeah, I think you're just gonna roll over. I think you gotta come deeper into the red here. I don't think you're gonna go that low, but maybe double bottom. This has done pretty well throughout the bear market, which is interesting. But yeah. That is, let's see. Let's see. Compare current S&P 1920 stock market crash. Let's look at it. We gotta go on a log, yeah. Oh, you know what we could do side by side. I'm too lazy for that though. I'll just take a visual memorization of that and go all the way back to the 20s. Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's like that, you're only coming down another 60 something percent, 64%. Here to there was 50 already, so yeah. It's just the money flow is the same. It's hard to really. I mean, there's tons of times where the money flow's been like that, so you can't really compare. I mean, right here was kind of the same thing in 57. Now you get a lot longer to go. So yeah, back then, it's just so long ago we didn't have blood diamonds. Now we did, but yeah, didn't have candle wicks. I'm so old. We didn't have candle wicks back in my day. We had to do regular candles. But yeah, waves are near. We can look at it near, I guess. I feel like waves. Didn't they do like a little rug pull or something? They did some weird stuff. I don't know. Doesn't look too good in terms of money flow. Blood diamonds. Bitcoin dominance bullish. I mean, I don't think very many altcoins will outperform Bitcoin. This looks like it could have a leg down quite a bit more. So yeah. Hopefully. All right, guys, I'm going to get off. Thanks so much for joining me today. Smash the like button. Please check out my link to BITGET down below. Really good promo. Only a couple spots open for the first 10 people. Check it out with the details. You do not have to deposit or trade with very much money to get the bonus. If you already have an account, you could create a new account to get it. So check that out. You need to use a VPN if you're in the US. So yeah, guys, it's for experienced traders only. And let's see the Discord link in description below. Wait till tomorrow to sign up. And let's see, that should be it. My trading course link in description below. And last but not least, Twitch. Follow my Twitch. Second link down below. We are going to do the live streams on Twitch. It is free. You do not have to pay for it. Wouldn't have you have to pay to just watch me. I'm not going to do that. But we are moving over to Twitch for the live streams. Regular videos will still be on YouTube. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Goodbye.